Another game. See if I have anybody I can chat with. Oh shit. Oh, I said 26 people. Are you all guys all playing Fortnite?
Oh my god.
Hey, I try, guys, because every party needs a pooper. Party pooper.
And that's Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
Yeah, they're all
Nothing
playing.
like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago.
I actually just started a Madden game in one of my leagues.
As their guys get set to match up between the Washington Redskins.
Just trying to make
Hall of Fame,
conversation.
or what are you playing?
What, me?
Yeah.
Playing Hall of Fame. Trying to knock the Redskins out of the playoff contention.
Do you happen to know what the record ended up being?
We have one more week. But I think you have 4 wins.
Winston now to throw on first down.
I actually just put up a mock. I actually just did a mock draft order for my mock.
Loki, after I can do off season and draft, I'll be a lot more active.
Sure.
Nothing
You know
like
Brandon's
that.
in your division now, right? You have the 7th overall pick right now.
That's not bad. Probably I'll trade it away for like a quarterback. They're all dumb and like to trade away their quarterback.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have, I think it's 3 CPU teams ahead of you, maybe 4.
Fuck the CPU.
Gotta jump pad.
It's just like once I be able to put my own personal touch on it and get rid of 3 fucking threes, we'll be alright.
For sure. Ryan Tannehill will probably hit free agency.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play,
It's nice that we have like our 16-man league, and like
That's a big
it's
day.
because we have like 3 more people on the backup list. So it's like as soon as like Wiki dropped out, we're like, okay, great, who else? Who's next? Because the Bills guy in our league was like already out of Austin previously, and then it was Gino or whatever, fucking we said him, and I'm like, yeah, I'd rather have him over the Bills.
Oh, Young Money.
Still thought they lost Turtle, but it's all good. NFC North's on the struggle bus. So.
It seems like they had something targeted.
I'm so glad I beat Mark, because yeah, I really thought I was going to be 0-3 to start this shit off.
Let's go ahead and get right to it.
First carry for LeGarrette Blount. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
Would it be the most
Get a nice
unsafe
chunk
thing?
there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football.
And even like,
here, because one
yes,
of the
I'm
keys
like
to advancing
pissed
the
off I
ball
lost
downfield,
Turtle, blah blah blah.
success on
But
first down.
I'm more angry that I
Huge
lost
difference,
James
as we
Trubisky
know,
from
between 2nd and 4.
Oh, did you?
2nd and 8 and 9.
Second down following the run.
Did you have a lot of
Trade
injuries?
for him, gets injured. What?
You have a lot of injuries?
No, just I lost James
And
Trubisky.
the slot man goes in motion left.
I moved up injuries from 4, so there's going to be more injuries.
Good, as there should be.
Now out of the gun. And he will
I mean, I
lose
didn't pump it up a
yards
ton.
back
It
to
was
the
like 4, it's on
34-yard
like,
line.
or like 6,
It'll
it's
be
on
a
like
loss
18
of
yards.
1, and that'll
What
lead
is it?
here to
We're
a
bumping up
3rd
injuries in
down.
Hall of Fame.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the
I don't
running
mind
game is not
injuries,
their
but like
thing,
sometimes
but
men
you
just,
can't just throw it on
it's
every
just like with the
single
dice roll.
down
Sometimes you go
without
crazy
expecting
because
some
as soon as you
real
bump it up
heat
like
from the pass
4,
rush.
you'll have like more injuries across the board and it'll look better. But like 5 of those injuries will come in like one play on one
Come
play.
on,
So
Vinny.
it's intercepted.
Like 5 of those injuries will come in like one play.
And he's going to be ripped down
Yeah.
by the face mask at the end of this, and that's going to add 15 more onto the end of this thing.
Wouldn't it be funny if Will was going for chicken dinner and then his wife called up YouTube? I think that would
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Because last night was like called up YouTube right in the middle of it. She literally took over the TV and put her into the YouTube in the middle of the court.
They'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Not a big run on the first play of the
Needless to
drive,
say,
but
she
that
was
doesn't
more
necessarily
covered up
mean
the
it was a
next day.
bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Oh, there's so much, like, they're so, like, cute when they're sleeping quiet. It's nice.
What are you guys talking about? Like puppies or girlfriends or what?
The gun, they'll
Girlfriend.
look to throw. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
That might be abuse, man. I don't know how to break it to you.
I don't know how to break it to you, but you might be, you might be Ray Rex. So
You might be a big old piece of shit.
well, I mean, is it abuse or is it teaching?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
That's what we call a keeper, kids.
Down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll
15.
on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And after the
And it's
play on the
15.
ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Why are you dating a 15-year-old, man?
That's what I mean. Like, how are you gonna call a hole when you're getting the 15-year-old?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. That throw good for only.
You know what conversation I don't want to have? Hey guys, let's talk about what the age of consent is.
So 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium here. They're going to look to throw.
That's what happens when you don't get your Fortnite fiction typically.
And he has the first down.
You talk about
before
age
he's
of consent?
tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I just want to make sure I'm tracking this conversation correctly.
Oops, I got disconnected apparently.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And the hole closes quickly here.
Well, he
can
didn't
fight
die.
only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and
That's what I
goal
mean,
now.
disconnected.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and
Stupid
10.
bitch.
So now
Know
they
what
can
you
keep
mean.
grinding out 1st downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
I hear game fast.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And
Come
this is
on.
taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Redskins have taken a 1st quarter lead. It's
Oh,
good,
'cause
and
I
the
threw a stupid
Redskins take a
interception.
7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal.
Sounds
I
like
got
my
all
sex
the-
life.
Their locker room
Ayo.
since day one, they've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing
I mean, I don't know how you
more
don't get
powerful
laid in that
than
taco.
saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I
Brandon
talk
made
about
it
the
sound like he was
GMs
almost
and
offended when he
personnel
was like, I need an
they
explanation
always
for
talk
this. And I'm
about
like,
to
I don't
get
know
to the
what,
playoffs in
why
the
you need an
NFL,
explanation. I think it's
you have
pretty
to have a
straightforward.
team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams
Brandon.
first. That's your number one path.
He's
to
like, oh
getting
no, I
there,
like it.
and they can get that done
Like, okay.
in this game.
Second down, Winston.
That's what I realized.
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide,
Ooh.
who can not only get open,
Okay.
but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Should we just
Now
try
a
and push
handoff looking
Messi?
right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No
God,
gain
could
on
you
the
be a
play there.
bigger
Second
fucking
down.
moron?
He makes a
Some
wonderful
people,
play there
man.
off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers steel curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know
Yeah,
I've
there
said
is
this
good.
before, but you know I wasn't alive when the steel curtain was played. I know them,
Yeah,
but
but
I
then
just
you're
want to
gonna
let you know I
win
wasn't
until
alive.
I'm
someone
going to keep
can't just
peppering
pop
that
up
in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're
Lord,
okay
why
with
are you
that.
not
Here in the
talking?
first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you
He
count
did.
on, and I like what you just said. First quarter,
Lord.
can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down.
Sound
on the spot.
pretty.
Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on third.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
I'm pretty sure it goes to the least populated area, doesn't it?
Really? That would make more sense to me, like create more action.
And he'll be brought down to
If you
about
go to
the
least
42.
populated areas, you're gonna
2
like
yards
create
on
less
the carry
action.
there. It'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
Are you guys about to get fucked?
Look like people, they move like people.
Do they taste like people?
Winston. And Evans calls it in.
Yeah, like 60,
Touchdown, Bucs.
5, 7.
Mike Evans, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away
Oh, the
from
touchdown,
tying
you
up
stupid
this
idiots.
football game.
Called Tampa 2 and I
Now
ran a
Greg
post.
Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the magnitude of this game,
Where are we
everybody
getting
knows it.
shot
The
from?
fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge.
Worst
and you know they've
teammate
chosen to accept
ever.
it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all
I had
year. You
5
wouldn't expect any
Falcons, I
different.
could do.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And a man over the middle, and it's complete. That's a good chunk of
gonna be 2
yardage.
and
It's
2
going to be
now.
canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Lord's mic died. You need a mic that like plugs into your freaking controller.
Yeah.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh, damn it.
This one
Fucking
complete
read
to
that
Jordan
perfectly. I'm
Reed.
just an idiot.
And they're going to get get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Or don't ready up, that's fine.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I didn't say that.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
I want to play as many games
5 yards on the carry.
Like, I'm okay with the yelling. It's just I'm not comfortable with how sexual all the yelling is.
When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Hey, did you see the message I sent you today?
Yeah, with Bill Clinton.
I just want to make sure.
I just don't know how am I supposed to respond to that, because
I told you one day, and I definitely missed a couple days. So.
Yeah, and I've been blue balled.
And he'll get this down only to about the
How else am I supposed to jerk it, man?
yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get
You
the
an
other
animated
3 here
naked
on
Bill
3rd
Clinton?
down?
I don't know, man.
How else do you jerk it?
Sometimes left, sometimes right. I mean, it really depends. Alright, I'm gonna go get water real quick.
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
I like it.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will have
Every
a
3rd down
first
seems to
as
be
they
a
get into
freaking
the
drag.
ground at the
Now I know.
37. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Yep.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Is Lord working on her new album?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
Detroit! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Hurry up, here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Gerald McCoy in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Isn't it all aesthetic stuff?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for
People want to waste their hard-earned money on that? That's their business.
Because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive only yields 3 points.
Yeah, they were able to move the football, but the defense stiffened once their backs were to the end zone, and they were able to hold them to just 3.
Oh,
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I guess the Lord got off. I just saw his message.
Oh, now he bowls him over.
What did he
And
say? He
he'll get it
hates
up
me?
to about the 26-yard
No,
line,
he's
just
gonna go
across
back to
the
watching
25.
shows because he wants to play
And
with
Tampa
his
Bay
mic.
trots
Right.
out there now.
It's
Even
dead.
though they might not
Makes
find
sense.
the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, There's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of
let
run
me
they're
call
on.
my
They're
brother
hot.
quick, 'cause he's
And I love that word, hot,
supposed to be
because
home.
every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that.
Oh my God. Is it Jonathan Allen who just picked that off?
Picked off at the 21, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like
Yeah,
big man with
go to
football, is there?
Overwatch
I
for
mean,
a
that
minute.
brings people onto their feet every single time. And his
might
dream
just-
was answered on that
I
one,
might go to
wasn't it?
grab-
It was realized.
Good
He
fake
picks it
out
off
one
and takes it to the
game,
end
pretty
zone.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Hey, where are you?
They go play
okay.
action here on first down. And the throw
Out of
left
bounds.
sideline
God
here
damn it,
is
Evans.
caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. From the gun, Winston.
Yep. Good throw,
Winnie.
Winnie.
One incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
Hey,
And
go
they certainly
into
have kept them on
arcade
their
and tell me
toes.
when
That's
it
why they
says
haven't had much success on the
resets
scoreboard. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively a dime look.
Yeah.
6 DBs. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Come on. I just keep making the wrong decision.
Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up
they keep
front?
getting fucking
Leverage,
damaged.
athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Let's go. 319. 319.
Looking to throw. Out to the left here to Reed. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now back to throw. They'll get this out to his running back, P-Ryan. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Frank's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So after the pick, they can't capitalize for 6, but they do get 3.
And I know in this situation, most of us want to focus on the offense. You know what side of the ball
Yeah.
I played on. Let's give that defense a lot of credit,
Yeah, they gave me
taking it
the
over in a
really
sudden change situation and shutting them down.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Working out of the gun, Winston.
Bad throw. I was going to say, there's no way that's...
Nice hit, jars the ball free and brings up third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
A first half update now from Philadelphia. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
I was just curious about the time you're supposed to be at home, so.
On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Open is Godwin, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes...
I live in Arizona, so I'm like an hour behind you guys.
Maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Looking downfield for Godwin. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Now Winston. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Seahawks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Well, man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. On second down, Winston again. Throw left side complete. It's Steele. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Bucs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Winston.
We'll take the sack.
And he'll
Just
go
let the
down
clock run.
back
We'll
at
just
the
take 3 points.
26-yard line.
Jesus.
Tech McKinley in there to drop him, and he continues to wreak havoc in offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've come upon... So no update from Larry after 17 weeks. Folks are saying, let's get on with the show. So we'll oblige as we get you set for the second half kickoff. The second quarter score from KC. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. So out now come the Redskins. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Back to throw toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Nice. I was worried for a little bit.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They tossed to P-Ryan, and he went nowhere.
Great job,
He went
brother.
backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Oh, this will probably be my last one. I'm just too tired.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Second down following the run.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Now let's go. 3-19.
Now they try the right side here. And he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
No. Check. Patriot. Here we go now. Watch it now. Barney.
Now they'll run on the draw. And past the 30 down to about the 27. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Come on, D. Fucking
Looks to
killing
me
me.
like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Swift on
And
that one.
running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Of course, running
And
into a
this one
kicker.
is right down the middle. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points.
No, they're going to take it to
And the
run more
defense
clock
with their
off
backs
because that
against the
seems to be
wall a
his
little
biggest
bit here as the
operandi today.
offense is in the red zone.
Set! Green 39! Green!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. And this seemingly endless drive continues. They'll set up a throw. And
Oh,
this
come
is
on, where's
gonna
the
be
sack?
Incomplete.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And Frank's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get
The
their
opposite of
first
my
reps
philosophy,
of
which
the
is to get as
second
little
half.
points as possible from
They're
each
down in this
possession.
game. A chance for the offense, though, to put
Or
something on the board,
do
get
you
some
think so
momentum
from
here at
watching this
half
game?
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot
How
of the
many
time.
plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Tack McKinley in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year.
Justin, I just went 20-1.
Now Jameis on 2nd down.
Are you fucking kidding me? Another one?
Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. To throw is Winston. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Back now in Tampa.
I guess we're going straight into a game. Maybe give me a chance.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 3rd down, that's Jenkins.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down.
Oh, I thought my D had that. That hurts.
You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
How am I supposed to kill anybody? Let the whole team down.
Don't be a bitch.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Green 39! Green 39!
off here to his running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football, but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, Carolina had a 20-play drive that lasted over 10 minutes. And remember how it ended?
In a punt.
Yeah, I mean, how does that happen? You just don't see that happen every day.
This one maybe not quite that bad, but still, you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. A first down throw for Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a second down throw for Winston. Evans has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. First down, Winston.
What was that?
It'll be incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10.
Wow.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Allen in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year.
Wow.
Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. To throw, Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, Winston. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. LeGarrette Blunt hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'll look to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Yeah, always do that.
And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Bye, Justin.
Right? He didn't care about your fucking KD ratio, bitch.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Let's do it. Fuck it. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that I just got a PI there.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
They'll look to throw.
That was fucking garbage. Good game.
Josh Norman victimizes
God, I'm
Winston
upset with
yet
myself
again.
there.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
Putting myself on
Seeing the
auto.
ball so well and understanding
Fourth,
what receivers
because I'm
are
just
and
so tired of
positioning. I mean, just
taking
watching him.
Exactly. It was just I was watching Mike Evans get fucking like pressed 10 yards downfield, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna throw it to him for the penalty, and it's like, no, Josh Norman's just gonna swoop in and pick it off.
Yeah, no, that's
And they will take a knee
and
here.
so, and that's what's frustrating is like I really like enjoyed Madden like for a while.
This year is pretty
And now
rough.
it's like, yeah, I don't know. Like I went like my first season with like the basic as fuck
Clock counting
Chargers.
down
I
toward
went
40
11 and
seconds as they
4
take
and went
the
to the
knee.
second round of the playoffs. and then I missed the playoffs last year, and then I went 2-6 in the
Redskins
first
on
8
third
weeks.
down. They've converted
My
a third
team
of
is
their
so much
opportunities,
better.
3
Like, I
for
don't
9.
understand why
This is
I'm
going
so
to be
much
3rd and
worse.
13.
Because everyone's team is better, I bet.
Well, not even. I mean, if you look at the
Take it all the way
stats, they're
down
not.
and
But
just
like my
take the
team is just
delay.
like
Yeah.
butt fucking terrible on defense, and they're 93 overall defense. But
The
I should really
Redskins
go
on
back,
third down.
probably
They've converted a
For
third
sure.
of their
Have a
opportunities,
good one, man.
3 for 9. This is going to be
All right, I'll
3rd
talk to
and
you later.
13. They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season.